Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. For today's Hero Spotlight, let's discuss the first legendary hero in the list that has a Fate Core, and that is Deva. Or is it Deva or Diva? I'm just going to pronounce her name as Diva because I think it sounds better. So, too bad Duncan doesn't have a Fate Core, so we are definitely going to skip him.
You need more practice,
so over here,
novice.
in the Hero's Journal, because this is our reference whenever we do a Hero Spotlight. So it just happens that when we were just starting in this segment, I happened to skip Garth because I started with Raquel since he's my favorite hero, and then we proceeded with Garth on the next day, and then so on and so forth. But then we happened to skip Belcranel, Ice Wallenstein, Rio Lowell, Estelle, and all of those collaboration heroes because at first, I kinda thought that since they don't have a Fate Core, I won't be discussing them, but eventually I was able to do so. We did some consecutive collaboration heroes for a few consecutive days because I just wanted to show them to you, although we consider them as a rare hero because they didn't show up anymore. So that's how we came up with the list, or we just follow with the list here in the journals button to discuss each and every hero, and I think we were able to do so except for the mythic grade heroes. But then I decided I'm going to do a hero spotlight video for each of these heroes because some of them, well actually Misty, Beedrew, and Cadmos happen to have an orange Fate Core except for Rude, which is too bad. So I think looking at the heroes, I happen to skip Vladimir and Honok since they don't have a Fate Core even for Athlon, Momoring, and Bloody Phantom. These 5 characters over here are actually the second generals of each particular nation, but I think Honok has an orange Fate Core, so I think we are going to consider him later on also. But as far as I can remember, all of these characters, Fated Grade heroes, everyone has a Fate Core. Up to Tantalo, which we happened to discuss earlier. So we are now going to proceed with the legendary heroes, or these are the heroes that have a purple or violet border on their image, and we are going to skip Duncan again because he doesn't have a Fate Core. So we are going to proceed with Diva on the next one. But I think I'm going to make a separate video of each hero based on their skill animation. That's a lot of work, to be honest. But I think we still have time before May 11, so I think we're going to do that. So, again guys, for the next succeeding videos here in my channel, you will be seeing a lot of Exos Heroes videos. Whatever videos that I can create, because I'm just going to make the most of it before May 11 comes. I think I've already moved on. I finally accepted that Exos Heroes will be gone after a month, so I guess there's no reason for me to be really sad at all. There's still the sadness, but I think I've already moved on because I just have to accept the fact that it will no longer be playable. So again,
you fools thought you could defeat
we are going to discuss about Diva in this Hero's Spotlight. So Diva is one of those heroes that I seldom use. Not really never use, because I did try her out once or a few times the moment I got her Fate Core, but I replaced her with someone else. For Diva fans out there, please don't get angry at me because, you know, each one of us have our own personal favorite, and it so happens in my case, Diva is not one of them. But we are still going to discuss about her. So first, we are going to check out the skill set. It says here, Calm Outlaw increases own critical hit rate by 30%. And then there's this Acrobatic Dance as the first skill, deals 75% damage to all back row enemies and 45% chance to affect target with bleed, to deal 39% damage every turn for 2 turns. And then there's this lovely Arrow Shot, deals 262% damage to one enemy and increases own attack by 33% of own attack for 8 turns upon defeating an enemy. So she has to defeat an enemy for this 33% to activate. Okay, so those are the skill set for Diva. Now we are going to check her out further here in the hero introduction. You can see she's this one. So I guess for legendary heroes, they do not have any appearance effect. So we're just going to proceed with the default mode and the battle mode. She kinda looks like a Harlequin, right? The female version of a clown or jester. She is kinda giving that vibes. And now for the illustration. It says here, Hurricane Bloodhead Deva. Now for the skill preview. Ooh, so she has this arrow. Crossbow arrow, right? And then for the first skill, that's all. Pink effects and some stars. And then for the second skill, oh, I remember this one when I used to use her. Actually, that attack is really strong. Now for the hero story, Assassin Deva, sex is female, nation is Saint West, hero tier legendary or legendary grade hero, element is machine, she's 24 years old, race is human, position chaos or chaos type hero, her birthday is on September 23. Young Deva snuck into the feudal lord's castle in order to exact revenge for her parents who were arrested by the lord for merely being on lord's bad side. She was discovered by the Hurricane Blood, a group of outlaw who were also raiding the castle at that time. The Hurricane Blood captured the lord's castle and ordered Deva and the lord to kill each other. Oh, as a result of the duel, Deva survived by killing the lord. The Hurricane Blood's leader, AAA or AAA, took a liking to Deva and adopted her. Despite Deva growing up and training alongside this group of outlaws, Deva still considered herself different from them. She ran away from the Hurricane Blood along with a few people who followed her. Deva tried to be a righteous outlaw and started stealing from the nobles to give to the needy commoner. So it's like she's Robin Hood, female version. After being betrayed by a few of her followers and some of the commoners she had helped, Deva and the rest of her crew were arrested. Most of her crew met with a horrible death, and those who survived were severed torture until AAA or AAA learned what happened to his daughter and her followers and rescued them. When Deva returned to the Hurricane Blood after losing all of her colleagues, she became a totally different person. After being betrayed by the people she trusts, she now acts with no mercy and has become to lead the Hurricane Blood through blood and fear. A few years, AAA passed away due to deep wounds he suffered while rescuing Deva. Deva purged those who opposed her and became a sole leader of the Hurricane Blood. The very first thing Deva did was annihilate the nobles who had captured her before, as well as the former members and commoners who betrayed her. It was the prelude of the new Hurricane Blood, which once again gained their notorious reputation all throughout the continent. So she became the leader of Hurricane Blood. That's quite a long story. Background story of a hero. So this is Deva. Now we are going to check out her Fate Core. And I remember she has one. You are going to the Fate Core buttons first. So I think she's under the Forgotten Memory. Okay, she's under this one, the Forgotten Memory or fast, not fast but fast Fate Core team. As you can see, Rudley and Battery have the gold Fate Core, and Deva over here has the black Fate Core. Red Outlaw Deva. Deva, when she escaped from Hurricane Blood and fought for justice with her fellow outlaws, Deva, dressed in red and wore a full mask, was known as the Red Outlaw. While she was a symbol of hope for hungry people, she was also a symbol of abomination for corrupt aristocrats. As you can see over here, her passive, there's this Old Wounds. This is the special passive of the past or Forgotten Memory Fate Core team. Deals extra damage equal to 30% of own current health when attacking an enemy one time per round. So it's kinda good if you're going to raise her HP as high as you can. Probably look for gears that has high HP, even though Deva is an damage dealing hero. So we are going to take a closer look. So she's all grown up here based from her legendary version. She still gives this Joker or what you call this? Harlequin vibes. And for the appearance effect, okay, she has one now.
Ta-da! Wanna play with me?
Red Outlaw Deva. So she has this playful character. And this is the battle mode. And this is the default mode. You can still see the crossbow. And for the exclusive equipment, you can see it's this one. It looks quite different, but still, it's in red. And if you happen to buy this, it costs about 18,000 says. And it says here, Devil's Insignia. Her attack will be increased by 30, and combat power will be increased by 10,000. Deva's exclusive equipment, a crossbow with the highest firepower among what Hurricane Blood had plundered. Legends say that it once penetrated a devil's heart. That's something else. So we are going to check out her skill preview, but first let's equip her exclusive equipment. So this is the basic attack, and you can see there are purple and pink effects. For the first skill, pink with blue effects this time. And then for the second skill,
Ready? Too slow.
there's a heart cloud. So her actions or her animations is still the same with the legendary version, but there are additional effects like those heart clouds and also those blue and pink lights. So that's the skill animation for Deva. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't have an orange Fate Core or any other Fate Cores in other themes. So we're just going to double check because there are a lot of orange Fate Cores. Exactly. Okay, so there's none. And we are going to go to the Manage Heroes button since I have a copy
I am
of
the
her.
King's Guard. You won't defeat me so easily.
So I never use Deva anymore, but I just equipped some random gears on her. So let's look for Deva. Okay,
A pose must come with a victory.
I happen to fusion her Fate Core to 3. So as you can see, there's this 3 the lower right portion of this icon, and I also happen to have her exclusive equipment. That was way before when the exclusive equipment was RNG also. So if you happen to pull for the specific hero and if you happen to get her or get him, there will be an increased chance for you to summon or to pull for the exclusive equipment because it's like a package. So that was way before, and now it's no longer available, and all you have to do is to purchase the exclusive equipment using CES. So that's kind of sad, really. So those were the better days wherein you can get an exclusive equipment just by pulling, if you happen to pull for the Fate Core, and as well as you can also craft this. You can get this Holy Dragon relics. This is from doing Holy Dragon Grounds, and you can actually craft and get exclusive equipment in random. Mostly there are orange Fate Cores, and I mean not orange Fate Cores, orange grade exclusive equipment. They are easier to get, but at least you were able to get some. So we're not going to discuss about the artifacts anymore because again, it's self-explanatory. But when it comes to the gears, you see I have equipped this dash set and also sniper set. So if you were to ask me, since I just equip this randomly, most of the stats here pretty sure are incorrect. But since Deva is a damage dealer, of course, you are going to look for stats that have attack, critical damage, critical hit rate, attack speed, and some effect hit. Because you can see, I think she has a debuff. Okay, it's this one here in the first skill, 45% chance to afflict bleed. So if you want to make use of that, you can raise her effect hit as high as 90%. But if not, just go for full damage dealing stats. Let's say for the gloves, I have here attack in whole number. It should be something in percent, but I prefer critical hit rate or critical damage over here. So as for the substats, go for attack, critical hit rate, critical damage, attack speed, and some effect hit if you like. That goes for all of the 6 pieces over here. So again guys, it's attack in percent, critical hit rate, critical damage, attack speed, and some effect hit. When it comes to the accessories, okay, there's effect hit. That's already okay, but if you don't like that, go for attack in percent. Whereas for the boots, you can go for speed over here. And as for the sets, aside from sniper set and this dash set, go for destruction set, critical hit rate set, sniper set. Okay, that's already there, and some breaker set if you like. So it's a combination. It's up to you which part you'd like to increase. Let's say if you want to increase her critical damage, therefore go for destruction set. That's really for damage dealers. So that's Deva for today. We are going to proceed with the next legendary heroes in the next succeeding video, so please do watch out for them. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel and also in my YouTube channel as well, where you can see all of my mobile games and console game adventures. This is Bear Gaming. Have a nice day, everyone.